HOA declared my island home unfit, so I let Karen renovate it, then hit her with damages. The salt breeze swept across the cliffs of my island, carrying the scent of wildflowers and freedom. For 30 years, this rocky speck in the Pacific had been my sanctuary, my home, a weathered cottage cradled by gnarled pines and blooming Karen flowers, their violet petals defiant against the wind. I, Anna, had built my life here, alone but never lonely, tending my garden and fishing the tides. The island was my soul, my refuge from a world too loud, too cruel. But then Karen arrived, her heels clicking like a judge's gavel, her clipboard gleaming with authority. She was from the mainland's Homeowners Association, a faceless entity that somehow claimed jurisdiction over my private paradise. "Your property is unfit," Karen declared, her voice sharp as she surveyed my cottage's peeling paint and crooked shutters. "Non-compliant. Hazardous. You'll need to vacate unless it's renovated to code." Her eyes, cold as the steel pen she tapped, held no empathy. I pleaded this was my home, my only home, but her verdict was final. Eviction loomed unless I complied. Desperate, I agreed to let her oversee the renovations. Karen promised efficiency, a quick fix to save my home. I should have known better. She descended with contractors, blueprints, and budgets that spiraled like a storm. My garden was trampled. My pines felled for access. The Karen flowers, my pride, were ripped out for a sterile lawn. Each day, I watched my island's heart be gutted, replaced with soulless modern fixtures. Karen's smile grew smugger, her visits more frequent, her demands more invasive. "This is for your own good," she'd say, but her eyes betrayed greed. Then came Tom, a quiet contractor with kind eyes and calloused hands. He wasn't like the others. While Karen barked orders, Tom lingered, asking about the island's history, my flowers, my life. He'd slip me coffee, share stories of his daughter back home, and whisper warnings about Karen's overbilling. "She's inflating costs," he confided one dusk, his voice low as we stood by the cliffs. "Check the invoices." His words were a lifeline, a twist of hope in the chaos. I began digging through the paperwork Karen left behind, my heart pounding as I uncovered padded charges, fake permits, and shoddy materials billed as premium. The confrontation came on a sun-drenched afternoon. I stood in my half-ruined garden, clutching Tom's evidence, as Karen arrived with her clipboard. "You're done here," I said, voice steady despite the fire in my chest. "You've cheated me, destroyed my home, and I'm suing for damages." Her face twisted shock, then rage. "You can't prove anything," she spat, stepping closer, her polished facade cracking. "This island's mine to fix, and you're nothing but a squatter." The air crackled with tension, our words like sparks over dry grass. Tom stepped forward, his presence grounding me. "She's got proof," he said, holding up duplicate invoices he'd saved. Karen's eyes widened, her confidence crumbling. The lawsuit was brutal. Karen's lawyers painted me as a recluse, unfit for my own land. But Tom testified, his quiet courage exposing her fraud. The courtroom felt like a battlefield, each revelation a blow. I won damages awarded, my home mine again. But victory tasted bitter. The renovations had scarred my island. The Karen flowers were gone, my cottage a stranger's house. Tom left for the mainland, his daughter's illness calling him home, leaving me with a quiet, "You're stronger than you know." I stood alone on my cliffs, the wind colder now, the violet petals a memory. The HOA retreated, but the damage lingered. My home was fit by their standards, yet unfit for my heart. Karen's ambition had cost me more than money, it stole my sanctuary's soul. I replanted the Karen flowers, their seeds of faint hope, but the soil felt different, tainted. I'd won the battle, but the war for my peace was lost. What would you have done? Was my fight for justice worth the cost? Or should I have let the island go? Share your thoughts on where right and wrong collide in this clash of home, greed, and redemption.